Rise and shine. Good morning. It's 11 AM though. That's morning for me on the weekends and any other day. How's everything outside? Still noisy, but force have been deployed to take care of most of them at least. How so? Cyberpunk Court's president is pleading with anyone to stop the rogue White Knights. Neighbouring city forces were deployed quickly and have subdued most of the opposition. There have also been reports of White Knights just freezing, like they were petrified somehow. You make it sound like some god suddenly decided to put everything in place. Well, I'm just glad no bullets are flying in and out of the whole building. Sure, there's still some bad apples out, and it's not really safe yet, but it was worse last night. There also seems to be a civilian force lynching a White Knight's a spot. It's not only other White Knights a problem, regular folks on the edge too. I wonder if Say's okay. Should we be worried about Gil? Ah, that kid knows how to take care of himself. I'm sure that whatever it is he's doing is safe. Don't I seem even safer wherever he is than here? I sure hope so. Are we going to work today? Nah, things are too nasty right now. Let's take a Sunday off. Well, hello everyone, welcome back to another Valhalla. My name is Fuds, and I do need to apologise for the last 4 episodes. Don't know what happened. When I recorded it, my voice recorded fine, the gameplay recorded fine, but for whatever reason, the game sound didn't. So I put on some music on top of it, hopefully you didn't notice too badly. But it sort of messed up the episodes a bit. But we're going to carry on with the storyline now, shall we? Oh, alright. Say, do you want me to help you get to your apartment? Actually, yeah, I'd appreciate that. Okay then, let me lock things up and I'll go. We'll grab something for lunch on the way. Sounds good. And here we are. Oh, jazzy music, I like this. Home sweet home, thanks a lot. Hey boss, wanna hang out for a bit? This actually reminds me of Metal Gear, the messages you got halfway through a game. Yeah, grab a beer, chill out for a white bit. Mostly to thank you for helping me. Well, I don't have much to do anyway, so yeah, sure. I did tell you should invite me to your apartment sometime, didn't I? Oh yeah, you did. What worries me a bit is that a beer always leads to something else. To more beer? I was going to say to one of us going through a Spanish announcer's table. But I think we're safe here. Come on in then. Excuse me? Want one? Sorry, I don't smoke. Don't mind me though. Smoke if you wanna. Thanks. Say, how's the chilly weather treating you? Gets cold from time to time, but nothing the Katatsu and heater can't fix. Oh, hi boss, you're not very good with cold, are you? You know it. You didn't bring your jacket here either. Yeah, I left it at home when I was going to the bar yesterday. It wasn't cold and I didn't expect to spend the night at the bar. Would you like a sweater or something? Ah, don't mind me. I insist, I have this hoodie for some time ago, it's too big for me. Why buy it then? It was dirt cheap. Right. Wait, where'd you get this one? Dunno, some flea market ages ago. Why? Oh, nothing, it's just like an old one I had many years ago. What happened to it? Too much use, just ripped. I see. You can keep it if you want, never use it anyway. Yeah, we'll see. Come to think of it, how old are you, boss? I'm internally 17. Aye aye. Fair enough, 17 plus how much? 17 plus I'd have to cut your tongue out if you knew. Alright. Let me go change into something more comfortable. Take your time. Hello, 4. Say chill, there's a blue-eyed mass of black fur glittering in my general direction. Oh, well that's just 4. It's where any new visitors, cats will be cats I guess. He'll warm up quickly enough, just give him time. He's unusual looking, blue eyes and a black cat. I usually have green. Yeah, weird huh? At first I thought I just liked that because he was small, but never changed. Do you have any pets, boss? Back at home we had a bear. Ah, I see. What? Good old Bosco, you get intruders away better than any dog. Right. Huh. This picture isn't something you see every day. What? Me taking such a sappy pic? Oh, a framed picture of printed paper, so vintage. Who are these? Oh, that's, one on the right is Lenore, my ex-girlfriend. One on the left is Gabrielle, his sister. Is it pick recent, or... Actually, that one's from about 3 to 4 years ago. You look exactly the same. I'm only 27, what do you expect? That's why they say kids are the ones that get old. For this reason, because you don't usually see people displaying pictures of their exes so openly. Let alone a printed framed one. Did you two break up on good terms then? You hesitate a bit when calling your ex. Let's just say everything ended with both of us saying mean things. And me storming out of her house, breaking a couple of things on the way out. We never broke up formally, and I guess I still have feelings for her. I just went away and haven't said a word since. Really, it's hard to picture doing such a thing, and look so happy in my pic. Why have a pic open and open like this? I'm just going to get my mind off something that Alma said to me. About missing having the warmth of someone else pressing against your side. Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs. Putting your head in their chest, listening to their breathing as they pet your head. Dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. I don't know, I feel nostalgic and then miserable. I'll just put this away. I'm meaning to apologise, but I feel like it's too late now. Whenever I go out, there's this fear in the back of my head that I'll meet her in the street. I don't know if I can face her again, let alone talk to her. I'll be a mess. It's never too late to apologise, Jill. Maybe. What's that on the table? Looks like an imp. It's nothing. Nothing. Now, please, give it to me. Look. Right. I saw nothing, don't worry. Anyway, let's grab some beers. Guide me. Damn, you have a lot of beer. Ooh. Well, a BDC gives me discounts on points cards I use every time I buy alcohol. With that, beer's actually the cheapest drink I can get. Is there any difference between the drinks at a bar and these? The drinks at a bar are more addictive, flavourful and also stronger than ones listed in the stores. And besides, the one in the bar is more of a double IPA. This one's more of a Pilsner. Pretty cool setting. I'm English, please. This one's lighter in colour and lighter in flavour. Don't know, it doesn't taste like a lighter to me. Is this one made with that, what's the name of that base liquid used at a bar again? Nutriogenic dichromaticol NDL. It was a supplement or something, right? It's an experiment fluid they used to replicate water, and they were made in crisp-polluted water supplies. The effects of pollution turned out to be temporary, so NDL never went into mass production. But BDC still commissioned it for use in bars. And this one is made with it. Let's see, yep, here it is. Near the end, NDL and cornstarch. Cornstarch? It serves as a stabiliser if I remember correctly. I need it for packaged drinks. I see. And I just realised something. What? You're a nerd, Jill. Guilty as charged. I still have a bottle of rum somewhere around. You want some of it? We have some too. Ah, not really, no. Don't leave it like that. I'm not letting you drink beer alone. It's not how drinking with friends works. Do you consider me a friend and boss? Why wouldn't I? Dunno. I would be my boss and all, never too sure. But in case you had any doubts, yes, I consider one of my best friends. Besides, you and Gil are always so diligent and responsible when I'm a boss in name only anyway. That's good to know. On a side note, it surprised me that you kept that poster of me in the room. And even more that you hung it in such plain sight. When I gave it to you, it was more or less a joke, you know. Does it make you uncomfortable? If it doesn't make you uncomfortable, why would it make me uncomfortable? It's my own face. I'm still wondering why you did it though. Aside from filling an empty spot in the wall, don't really know, I thought it was funny too. I guess it's like if someone gave you, dunno, a dildo-shaped trophy or something like you had it there as a conversation starter. Although no one comes here anyway, so it's kind of pointless. What, no steaming nights of passion? Not since a year ago, I think. I'd rather not talk about what happened then. Did someone hurt you? Because if they did, I can go dish out the pain. No, nothing of the sort. Different kind of mess. Uncomfortable mess and not being able to have sex for reasons mess. Glad to know you have my back, though. That's what friends are for. Wait, you talk about a poster and compare it to having a dildo-shaped trophy? Did you just call me dildo face? That's what friends are for. Hey Jill, where'd you get that black 4-ball? Oh, as with any black cat or house cat in general. It's actually stray. Found in the alleys near the building, not long after I moved here, I think. Ah, I see. It's quite a sight though. It's cornered all by always dogs where he keep bringing their distance. He was holding his ground, hissing and scratching as much as he could. There's a fried chicken bucket nearby that had some rainwater in it, so I threw water over dogs. I ran and I figured the cat's mum would be nearby, so I left. But I noticed people looking in my direction as I walked. Turns out the little shit started following me. See a boy home? At first I wanted to see if I could find him a new home, but having him welcome me whenever I came back was just too much for my heart, so he ended up staying. It was Destiny Girl. When he came, he was so cute though, not like a fat mess that's sleeping on my table. Hey, you're not a spring chicken yourself, you know. Oh-ho. Shit. I actually did that in front of someone else. Oh-ho-ho. Anyway. Me, do you normally speak for your cat like that? Maybe. I wonder if Gil's alright. You worried about him? You make it sound like I'm some emotionless robot. You can be hard to read. I wouldn't worry about Gil so much though. There's 3 things I know for certain about him. First, he can take care of himself. Second, you can sincerely trust him. And third, he absolutely hates bell pepper. He does. I've seen him even reject food that's been in contact with it. Man, what a baby, unless he's allergic or something. He's not. What a baby. How'd you meet such a guy? He showed up on the door of a bar. He what? Well, it was shortly after the whole incident with Robert and the levitation potion. Right, levitation potion. It was a slow day and he just showed up at the bar. I offered him a drink, but he said he didn't have any money on him. I couldn't leave him alone, so I pretty much gave him a drink for free. After a couple, he broke down crying. Huh? I don't know what he did, but he was really regretting it. He wanted a second chance or whatever, so I told him if he could wash it himself, I'd find him a job. And I'll be damned, he looked totally different the next day. Damn. I tried and failed to find out anything about him. So I decided to take him at face value. I judged him at what he did as an employee. And aside from the occasional sudden escapade, he's been as loyal as loyal gets. I return the favour in kind, covering his ass from time to time, sometimes literally. What surprises me is you took him in so easily. I can take care of myself and I always kept an eye on him. And besides, after the whole Robert thing, I couldn't ignore someone that desperate so easily. I see. You made a well more lively yourself, you know. How so? Well, more regulars you earned, of course. Like that blonde titty hacker. I can't remember her name. Alma? I was going to say Armitage. Well, she's hot. I'll give her that much. She's also a nice person in general, but damn, she's hot. Are you right, Jill? Yeah, why? It's weird you say so openly that someone's so hot. Well, even you can see she has a hot body, boss. You'll find no objections there. I mean, it'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about taking her to a room and... Jill, are you sure you aren't drunk? I am. I mean, I'm sure I'm not. I mean... But I always thought to just leave to myself. I don't think I can handle her in a relationship. She has weird standards. That, and she's as straight gets. She's still a lovely person, though. That she became a regular is a blessing. Any regular is a blessing when you get down to it. There's also that sex worker robot girl. Ah, Dorothy. She intrigues me, though. I've seen a lot of sex workers over the years, and she seems pretty giddy. It's not that she likes a job, but rather she takes to it with so much childish excitement. I kind of noticed that too, but then again, Lillian can be weird. You think? Lillian operate in some really foreign logic. I mean, they don't really share her fear of mortality. Even if their bodies are destroyed, their minds are already backed up in a collective source. If they lose an arm, I can reattach it and replace it. Depending on the circumstances, they might not even feel pain at all. It's not like they haven't obtained human-like emotions like fear or love, but they are different. Like a different culture, if you must. Didn't see it that way. Aside from that, Dorothy is a DFC-72. It's a social interactions model or something. Lillian will get positive reinforcement straight from her bodies if they're fulfilling their main purpose, so I'm guessing she gets a built-in push whenever she's in meaningful or challenging social interaction. Interesting. Name Lillian were a bit weird, though. It is. You expect them to be called bots or dolls, but Lillian does that convey the image of automatons. Just a tip. Bots and dolls are considered slurs by them. Bot is akin to calling them retarded, and doll is like calling them fake. Thanks for the advice. That aside, do you know why they're called Lillian? As far as I know, it's because they all came from a bigger AI called Lilith. And Lillian are Lilith's offspring in Jewish folklore. Oh, cool. Hey, speaking of names, why don't you like being called by a full name? I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't act stupid. Back when you first transferred, I called you Julian and you almost tore me a new one with your glare. See? Like that. It's no big secret, it's just one of those things. It feels really silly if you say it out loud. Try me. Well, did you ever watch Model Warrior Julian? Not all of it, but my little sister was a real big fan of her reruns. Back when he was in elementary school, I was a huge fan of the show. And everything from the dolls to her costumes to her lunchboxes. It didn't help that it was one of those shows that got strapped literally everywhere. I saw a couple of episodes once, they were really nice. It was beyond nice for shows about a model who can transform into an armour-clad magic knight. She fights demons born from greed and vanity. How the show presented Jules hating her job because it invited enemies, and yet still found solace in trying to be a role model. Well, the main character wasn't a kid. Julian was an adult who became younger when transformed. I'd say it was a pretty ambitious kid show, even by today's standards. Just the fact her enemies were literally issues dealing with beauty and standards of body image. Challenging as fuck. Well, you got excited there. And that's the problem. Back then I was obsessed with Jules. I sang her songs, dressed like her, I can even recite full chapters. Something tells me you still can. That's beside the point. It was nice while I was in elementary school, but then I went to middle school. And what a surprise, tweens are jackasses. Went out of her way to tease me about the things I did back then. I don't hold it against Jules, I always hold grudges against those with fuck jobs. Sounds rough. You know how most girls worry about their thighs of that age. I worried about jerkasses singing the theme tune of a show mocking me. Anyways, every time someone calls me Julian or Jules, I instinctively react negatively. Palov would be proud of me. I never talk about it because I find the whole thing too silly in retrospect. And yet it affects you even today. There's nothing wrong with it though. It's actually kind of really reasonable. I sure hope so. Come to think of it, what kind of kid were you, boss? When I was a toddler, I was a kind to always fight with kids bigger than me. And puberty happened and I became a Merriam-Webster definition of shadow jerkwad. And by the time I turned 16, I realised what an idiot I was and went off to become who I am today. Let's talk about years from 12 to 15 or better. Fair enough. Say boss, how would you like with men? 2D. 2D? Yeah, don't mind anything as long as it's cute or 2D. How about you? Back in high school I liked them funny. In college I liked them successful. After a while I just wanted them stable, and now? Well, I don't know. I stopped caring about them being funny. My high school boyfriend started conflating cheering me up with mocking me when I'm down. I also stopped caring about them being successful. I realised half the time they had no qualms about cheating with me or on me, and I stopped caring about them being stable. I realised they were the kind of person I was trying not to become. Not become stable? There's this guy who becomes so obsessed with holding a stable job, but he started becoming physically ill. Not only that, last time I managed to get some, I ended up throwing that guy out. It took incredible offence with how I smoked on my bed after sex. My bed could catch fire, you know. Not you too. I kind of envy Alma for that. At least when she dumps a guy, it's for less petty reasons. Are you okay? I'm fine. Just it all boils down to the fact I can't get my mind off Lenore lately. She was all of what I just said. She made me laugh. She had a good position and was stable. She was also smart, caring, and why I couldn't get my mind off of the whole thing. It's maddening. I was just going to be a bit tipsy, looks of it. Maybe I should go and apologise. Maybe I should. Maybe I might make rest easy at night. Get my mind off things a while. I don't even care about going back to her, but... Hey Jill, you ever tried thinking about clothes before? Clothes for... Listen, I know how you must feel. But you can't let all of that cloud your senses. Next time you're feeling overwhelmed with those thoughts, try distracting yourself. Like we say, thinking what kind of clothes you can put on for. Yeah. You know, boss, I'm a bit curious about your circle of friends. What kind of people do you have in it? You in mind to include him in circle too, you know, so any insults you hurl will reply right back at you. Anyway, so his friend I've known for a long time, a red-headed, glasses-wearing gun nut called Iris. You only called for a helmet thing? That one. She's managing a BTC bar in Panama right now, if I remember correctly. She's managing a bar too. I got the idea from her, actually. Oh. It's called N1RV and A. Oh, I like that one, Nirvana. And if you thought it was dangerous, you should see the people she has to deal with there. But obviously ain't nothing to fuck with. And means it's an annex to another business. What else does she do there? I think the bar was originally a hotel's bar. She moved into a bar into its own building elsewhere and opened up Nirvana B, in the hotel instead. Weird decision. I believe she said she wanted a place away from the noisy rich tourists that go to a hotel. So that bar is the woman cave. Woman cave? Sounds nice. Aside, let's see, friends. It's always my little sister, but that's a given. Oh, it's also my old partner from when I was in the Neo San Francisco Police Force. Good old Lexi. Should give her a call sometime. Wait, you remember what? I've done lots of things, Jill. Spent a short time collaborating with a police force. With a wrestler, MMA fighter, chimney cleaner, lumberjack, pet shop attendant, corporate mascots. A corporate what? I still might see my face on some websites from time to time. Anyways, aside from you, Gil, my sis, Iris and Lexi, I guess there's a lot of people that don't want to see me in harm's way. Mostly because they're the ones who want to hurt me. What about you? I guess I have acquaintances here and there. Back at home and college, I went out a lot. But it felt more like going out was a pleasure, rather than the people involved. Aside from you and Gil, my closest friend since moving here is Alma. Oh, and Dolphy. I mean, sure, it's always full, but that cat's a hermit who refuses to go out. And you know, it's a cat. Hey, a cat's fine too, you know. Hey boss, what will you do when the bar closes? I don't know, maybe I'll take a friend's offer of working with her. I was also thinking about going home and helping with things there. Or maybe going travelling for a while. I see. Oh, don't worry, bureaucracy is slow as fuck, so I won't close the bar for quite a while. Better enjoy being there for a while you can. Yeah, maybe. Will you visiting me in whatever bar I end up working in? I have a bone to pick with a guy that supervises a bar I'm planning to get you to transfer to. I go there even though I have virtually no reason to. With you there, I'll have something pleasant to look forward to. You're sending me somewhere you have problems with? If you have to trust another bar owner, it's certainly him. He's actually a pleasant boss from what I've seen. The fact that he and I have a tendency to go at each other's throats is an unrealistic matter. I'll trust you on that one then. Don't worry, maybe I can get you a bracelet made out of wood pieces from a bar's counter or something. We'll see. Hey, I'll tell you what. When the bar closes, let's both take a vacation. Go on a trip. That'll clear your mind a bit. Yeah, maybe. Oh, snowing. Chapter 2. Amarga. Oh, electricity bill. Julia's curious about the downer she saw. Getting one more pent up upon being too distracted. Have a nice day. Oh, boss left a hoodie anyway. Oh well. Do I have a fan on? No. Oh well, that has been me playing Valhalla today. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.